I'm in the mood for a latte. Good morning, my angels. I've been feeling like in a really reflective mood, and I figured I would reflect on September, how that's all wrapped up for me, and then kind of what I'm hoping for in October. This is my version of getting ready. I didn't feel like putting a real outfit on because I'm just going back inside to work.
For cat?
Thank you. He doesn't message me. The day just kind of goes by. I'm like, okay, like whatever. Like, I'm at Trader Joe's shopping, and he texts me, and he's like, "Where's my laptop? Let me get the receipts." You will never lead yourself astray as long as your heart is in whatever it intends to do. So one thing I just saw before getting ready, I was on Instagram, and I saw this like video of someone being like, why your wedding isn't just like one day of your life. And I was like, what is this guy talking about? So I'm listening to his video, and he's a wedding photographer. He talks about how a lot of people aren't thinking about their wedding the right way, how it isn't just like one day, and like that shouldn't be a justification of like why you're not investing in it and like spending the money to do the things that you want to do, or like being at the venue that's important to you, inviting the people that you want, or whatever it might be. Because while it is just a day in your life, it is arguably one of the only days where you get to invite all of the people in your life that you care about to celebrate a new step of your life with the love of your life and feel like a princess. Like, as we grow up, we lose that time to like bond with our friends and be with family and people that love us and celebrate and drink and eat and be extravagant. Like, it's that, and it's your funeral, and you're only there for one of them. So when thinking about this special day of yours, like, don't treat it as like just any day. Like, it is your day. It is the day you get to do that. Sure, you can renew your vows or even marry a few more times, but it's just not nearly going to be the same. And it honestly resonated with me because I thought it was going to be a more negative video, like, yeah, it is your only day, but you're not even thinking about it in the most efficient way. Like, I'm just glad that it went that way. I think being here, like, during this frenzies also made me just, like, naturally think of, like, my own wedding one day, which is crazy. Like, I'm the youngest out of all of the cousins, and there's, like, 13 girls, I think. And so naturally, I've just been like, like, I wonder, like, how my wedding is gonna look. Like, this is the first out of all the cousins, so it's, like, kind of a big deal. And I guess this is just gonna keep happening. I mean, there's 2 more next year. There's 3 more next year, actually. But I think it's just gonna keep rolling after that. But in due time, it'll be my turn. And, like, listening to that video made me, like, really think about, like, what would I want my wedding to look like? And, like, coming from me, like, I've had a wedding Pinterest board since I was, like, 8. So I, like, know what my wedding's gonna look like. But I guess I just, like, never really stepped into it mentally, like, as if it were going to realistically happen. Like, it's always been a fantasy, but then, like, actually thinking about it happening is, like, different. So I was like, you're right. Like, it is a really important day. And I'm like noticing all my cousins like plan and stress and feel all the feelings, do all the things, get ready. And I'm like, And like looking at the itinerary, like a wedding is honestly shorter than I thought it would be. Like, it's just a day to like, you know, have the official like ceremony and then like the reception party and dinner. For some reason, mentally, I thought it was so much more than that. I don't know why, but it really is just a party. I guess also for me, like lately, I've kind of like come to terms with like maybe being single for the rest of my life, even though I'm such like a relationship person. Like, I want to get married, I want a family, that like thinking about like the what ifs for my own wedding it feels just kind of surreal. Because I guess I don't know, have never felt like that could be a thing for me one day. It just seems so far away, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But I hope I meet the love of my life soon. Like, being out here makes me want to like settle down and like have a family and have kids. It definitely has to do with the fact that like the family that I'm around here is very much like at that stage in their life. Like, since I'm still in like my 20s, I'm like focused on different things right now. But like my cousins are like transitioning from their 20s to their 30s. I guess like they're at that like family planning stage, like, you know, serious relationship, family planning, all that stuff. And it's nice. Like, I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have them. Like, these are all things I would talk to my mom about. So I'm glad that like there's so many other family members I can look up to in that way and like lean on and like never be scared that I don't have someone to talk to when I reach that like part of my life. So I'm like really grateful. But yeah, it's been so nice being back with family. Like, seriously, it's been so nice. Like, I needed it. Like, New York is just one of those places that like I need a break from roughly like every 3 weeks. I've done the math. 3 weeks is when I start to get crazy. So traveling once or twice a month is good for me. It's just a little hard to afford. I had to budget for the first time yesterday and I like cried. Like, why do I need to do this? It's just never felt right with me. Like, I feel like I shouldn't have to budget. I don't know. Does anyone else feel like this? I gotta do something about that. Okay. I don't know. I feel like as long as I do my part, as long as I'm having fun growing up, finding myself, doing the things I love, I'll be fine. I already know what dress I want. I already know what ring I want. The Harry Winston yellow diamond ring. And then I'm gonna get this gorgeous, like Grwm wedding dress with like this chiffon, this tulle with the flowers. It's so extravagant, but like ethereal. And like the second I saw it, I knew that was gonna be the one. I haven't stopped thinking about it since. There's been not one other dress that has caught my eye like that. And I'm gonna get it for my wedding day. So I really never get to wear this one a lot. And I wasn't really feeling confident, but I added some eyeliner, so I think I'm feeling good now. On my way to Dumbo House. So I think this is the first, well, actually it's not the first. This is like the second art event that I'm going to since joining like the Founders Club. And actually, no, it is the first. Okay, so first event since joining the Founders Club, and I'm really excited, kind of nervous. I don't really know what to expect. I think there's gonna be a lot of people. I think it's like a collab with another. I need to start reading descriptions of events before I get ready because I almost underdressed again. I forgot that this is literally the Dumbo Soho House, so not me being an idiot. Oh my gosh, wait. Look how pretty that is. I'm not even joking you. As soon as I get home tonight, I'm buying new fucking clothes. I can't with this anymore. When I was getting ready, I was getting so frustrated. I fucking bought a floor length mirror on the spot because I just like couldn't do it. I'm gonna get really scrappy. I'm gonna get creative. Clearly life is calling me to do different things and be different places, so I need to like look the part. My roommate is just like going through some family stuff. She was headed on a run and was gonna just like call and chat with her therapist. And she was like, you know, this morning when I woke up, my friend Katie texted me and she asked if I was okay, like randomly out of the blue. It's like a sixth sense. And I was like, dude, no, because you're right. Like, this is a real thing. And this has happened to me so many times. Me and one of my best friends have talked about this. She always reaches out to me at the times I need it the most. It is like actually magic. It comes out of nowhere. She's like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I remember around Christmas time last year, there was just like something urging me to text you. She texted me the day after my mom passed. Oh, I get the chills every single time I think about it. I headed to a few boutique hotels in the area. This is like one of those things I don't really know where it's gonna end up or if it's even like a good use of my time. Sit at the bar. I have a few questions But I'm gonna ask the bartender and I'm just gonna hang around, like observe what the scenery is like. Cause like, you know, I was sitting in my room trying to create like the creative concepts for this, and I realized that like, I don't even know what the place is like. Like I've never checked the vibe out before. I can't create a good idea if I don't really know what I'm working with. I'm kind of nervous, but I feel like that's how you know you're doing something right. Every time I explore galleries and stuff, it makes me realize how less I know. Like I feel so much smaller and so much more inexperienced and naive the more I go out and like explore, like the more I see. It's really fascinating. It's like art is an illusion all the time, and so is the way it makes you feel. I'm gonna see one more gallery. Oh, there it is. And apparently this one, all of the works are made because they're like bleached. So I'm excited to see this one. It's across the street. Oh, we're on the same gallery wall. We are. Yeah, what have you bought so far? Oh, I haven't bought anything yet. Oh, no. Still deciding.
It's not over.
It's not over. It just started. I'm kind of exhausted right now because since 2 hours ago, I've just been nonstop, like, full body showers, skincare, and all of that stuff. But, like, you know what? This is, like, what being a girl's all about. So I'm kind of having a great time. I'm getting ready to go to my friend's, like, listening cafe thing. This is one of the girls I met at the artist talk a couple weeks back. I was originally gonna go for, like, you know, a drop-in, but someone canceled last minute and gave me their 4 to 5 p.m. slot. And I think what's gonna happen is she's gonna custom a vinyl record for me and someone else there, and we're just gonna like listen to it together, I think, and have like a coffee or a beer or something. So I'm really excited. This is the travel size. It is in shade 1.5C. I don't know if this is my skin tone. I feel like I'm colorblind. And then, because I had to, I was looking at the blushes. So I noticed I had so many like bright spring summer colors, but nothing for like the fall. So you know I had to stop in and get my favorite Dior. And this is the new packaging. Look how gorgeous this is. I'm fucking obsessed. Shut up. Literally shut up. Look at this. She tested it out on me and it has that like hickey color to it. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like it looks so natural. It looks like a flush and it smells amazing. So super excited to use this. I think for tonight, I'm gonna do like a simple vibe. If I knew how to do lipstick, tonight would be a night where I would do like red lipstick. And you know, I actually have a really good one. I'm just a little scared to use it. Let me show it to you. It's the Dior 999 Angel Numbers in satin. Oh, look at this. This would kind of eat. This would eat. I just need to learn how to do this where I don't look like a clown. Okay, so he did text me. Okay, so I'm going on a date tonight after this listening cafe. And I'm like kind of nervous, but I've actually been feeling excited about this. Like I'm actually curious to get to know who he is as a person. I don't think I've approached a date like this in a while. I think before I've went in with more of like a fuck it, like why not? But like this date, I'm like, no, like I want to go. Like I want to get to know him and I feel more intentional about it. So it's just weird that I just haven't felt like anyone's ever wanted to talk to me like this before. My dating history is just me feeling discouraged and like I'm too much for people. I don't know if there's anyone out there that could ever hold like the weight of who I am. I can barely even do that. I'm sweating, I'm overstimulated. I need to wash my hands, I need to fix my hair. Here's the fit nonetheless. This really cute bubble dress I got from Revolve. And then obviously my favorite bag. And then I tried the new blush. Doesn't it look amazing? Okay, so I just went on a date and like, I don't really know how I feel to be honest. Like, Like, I actually do not know how I feel about it. I got there and it was just like immediate start. Like, holy shit. Talking as soon as we got there and the second we left. I don't know if he was nervous or just like inexperienced with dates, or like, do I not look cute? Like, I don't know. It was really weird. We stayed for 2 rounds. And asking us if we want another one, he was just like, I think we're good just to check. And like, I don't know. I feel like usually like when you're on a good date, like you gesture to the girl and you're like, do you want to? Or like, I'm down, or like, you know, like you kind of want the date to continue. But he was just very quick to like end it. And then I used the bathroom and then like we left. He asked me how I was getting home and everything. And I was like, oh, like I'm Subway, like I'm taking like the C or the E. And then he was like, oh, I'm taking like the 1, 2, and 3. And then we just like split at that sidewalk. And I was just like, okay, well, I guess this is me. And then he went in for a hug and then he just took off. Like, it all felt so quick. I don't know. Like, I didn't even get to say thank you or like appreciate him for the time. Like, he just kind of took off. Or like not even talking about like the week. Like, we just kind of like talked about random stuff. He's very, very chatty, and like, I don't know if that's nerves also, or if he's just like that. Like, he seems like a friendly, normal, funny guy. I don't know. And that was it. Like, I don't know if I like turned him off or something, like if it was something I said. I guess I'm confused is the right way to describe this. I'm not gonna lie, the city's fucking tough. I got a bagel and a coffee this morning because I'm feeling sorry for myself and how terrible last night's date was. I just like, and this one didn't even seem like there was anything wrong with it. Like, I think I'm pretty good at vetting for red flags now, but the fact that it went that far to the point where there was like a date and stuff is just like disappointing. Like, I feel so ashamed of myself. I feel like I could have done a better job. And now I wasted all of that time being like 4 days and like derailing all of the momentum I had before. Like, I have content to make. I have hotels to tour. I have a portfolio to make. I have trips to go on. Like, I have all of this shit that needs to be done. And I feel like just like that minor setback is a setback. It's just annoying. Like, these little things that take up so much of my emotional capacity. I don't know. I wish I wasn't so emotional sometimes. Because like, I was wanting it to go somewhere and I was hopeful and I was in the right place. And I don't know. Not even like basic etiquette. Not even using my name. That's crazy. That should have been a way bigger red flag than I flagged it as. I mean, next time I'll know, right? Whatever. I'm trying not to be discouraged. But this morning I woke up, my roommate was in the kitchen, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be up anyways, and decided a bagel sounded good. So I went on a walk, and it's been nice. And I'm really just like thinking about, okay, what I want from this week, even though it's gonna be crazy again. I'm going to Miami, so I'm not gonna be back until Sunday. And then I'm dyeing my hair the following week. And like, I know I've talked about being blonde for so long and I've been excited, but for some reason I'm a little nervous. I don't know why. Like, there's just some doubts put in my head. And like, I don't know. I just feel it in my vision that it looks good. I'm just scared to trust my vision. I'm scared. And now I'm questioning like whether it's arrogance or intuition. Like, should I do brown first? I don't know. Because like with the whole co-working space thing, like I thought I was right. I thought I was following my intuition, but like really I wasn't. And like, I don't want that to happen again, especially with hair. But like, then again, it's like, well, I was actually thinking about being blonde for a very long time. This isn't just like an overnight thing. So I'm trying to trust that at least. Knowing also that like, it's okay if your vision changes. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying not to get myself like caught up in all those things. I'm really just trying to center myself with like, okay, well, when it comes down to it, like, what is like a calm answer for me? I feel like it's calm when I'm just like, yeah, I'm going blonde and I decided and there's no questions. But when I propose like the option of going brunette first, that's when it starts to get like crazy. So I feel like that's maybe where the anxiety is coming from.